And we welcome you back to our 2021 Division II Men's Basketball Elite Eight postgame press conferences for the semifinals. And losing a tough one tonight is Flagler. They fall to Northwest Missouri State 77-46. Joining us is their outstanding student athlete, Jay Lottie. Jaizec, talk a little bit about the game and just kind of, how things started off for you guys and just wasn't able to kind of get things going your way.
It started off. I think I look up at the score and it was 10-4. And I just tried to tell the team, we're still in this yard. Like, come on, like let's keep getting stops, let's keep getting, out and running. And they were a great team. I'm not going to take anything away from them. They were and probably the best team we've seen all year. And I wish the best of luck to them. But they just pulled away from us and we just couldn't, we couldn't get a stop. We couldn't get any buckets on offense. And so then they just kept pulling away from us. And we just tried to stay positive the whole time.
They limited your touches tonight. They limited some of the things that you like to do. Talk about the defensive job that they did and some of the things that you were trying to do to get open and do the things that you like to do.
They did a great job of not letting me touch the ball. There were a lot of possessions I felt like, they intended on not allowing me to touch the ball the whole possession, and that's a great job by them. I was just trying to screen for my teammates because I knew they wouldn't help off of me. Try to get back cuts. I think I forced a lot, which didn't help our team, but we live with that and we die with that. And so they just did a great job at containing what I do, and hats off to them.
From John Dykstra, just talk about what makes their backcourt so tough to deal with. We talked about what Bernard did against you, but just what they do guard-wise to just, kind of frustrate teams.
They have some quick guards. Their guards are super fast. They can get downhill. Just as a whole team, though, they're very unselfish. They share the ball so well. Like we had some great defensive possessions where we scrambled and they just passed it around and one more, and then we scrambled and then they passed one more and they hit the shot. Like it was just they have an outstanding coach that teaches them, don't take bad shots, and that's something that they didn't do this whole game.
Talk a little bit about the seniors that have been a part of this program, and let's also talk a little bit about the history. 12 straight losing seasons, and then this year you guys make it to the national semifinal. Talk about that.
Well, the seniors, me, Stacks, and Mets, we're a close group of guys, and the rest of the team feeds off of our energy. And so when we're down, I feel like the team's down, and when we're up, the team's up. And so this whole year has been really fun with them just because, all three of us are looked up to on the team, and we always talk, us three. And then, like, if we need to play in the game, they'll come to us. They trust us, and that's a really cool part about this team is they put their trust in the seniors, and it makes our team really special. And although we fell short, man, I wouldn't trade this whole team for anybody else or our coaching staff.
And we'll follow up with that. Hendrix Magley from the Evansville Courier. How does this, in terms of building the culture of basketball at Flagler, what will this season do to help get that train going even more than what it was this year?
It's huge for the school and for our program, just because kids are gonna start looking and being like, oh, Flagler went to the Final Four, like I want to go to a school that can win like that, and so it's gonna bring a lot of attention to us, and it's gonna bring good attention, it's gonna bring bad attention. We're gonna have a lot of pressure on our shoulders next year, but I think we can handle that, and also it's just gonna, I think, open up recruiting for us because I believe that our team put Flagler on the map as one of the top D2s in the nation. I think it'll be like that for a while now.
Great stuff, Jaizec. Thank you so much for the time. It's been a pleasure to watch you play the last couple nights, and we've been wishing nothing but the best in the future.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. Jay Lottie joining us, and now the Saints head coach Chad Warner is going to slide in. Hello, Coach.
How you guys doing?
Good. Opening remarks, and we'll jump into a couple questions, but talk a little bit about, the game tonight and kind of especially the first half when, their defense just really made you guys do some things that you don't normally are accustomed to doing.
Well, I'll start by saying that was as thorough a beating as certainly that we've had this year, but honestly, level to level. That may be the best basketball team, at least tonight, that I have coached against. And they were just so prepared, and you know, just hats off to them. I mean, they're a great program, and that's what we needed to see. We're not there yet. That's what I told our guys. But I'll say this: that young man who just spoke to y'all, my goodness, what a special person, special player, and a special group. And so it's I don't want that to spoil what they've done. And I told him I've had moments before as a coach where you don't want the season to end just out of your competitive nature. You want to win, the next game because you're a competitor. I remember at the regional tournament not wanting for this to be over. And this team just had a special click to it, a special bond. And, it hurts right now and it hurts tonight. But man, I am thankful to be their coach, and just wish I could have given them more. I mean, that was the most frustrating thing for me. Even at halftime, just wanting to be able to give our team a better chance. And so, I look forward to getting better myself, and that'll be the plan.
Question from Gary Smits from the Florida Times Union. Despite the loss, can you put the total body of work from this season in perspective, especially since it's the program's first appearance in the NCAA tournament and first winning season in 12 straight, and then this year? Talk just about this where this is going to put the program.
Well, I think we'll see. I mean, I did tell the guys, the older you, the success we've had, but always, do what's best next. And so, I mean, for me, when we came here to try to rebuild this program, we've never necessarily put goals of winning this or that. We've just tried to build with the right people. And I just believe if you build with the right people, you work the right way, the results will take care of themselves. And so, here's the deal. I mean, when we tipped off tonight, there were 3 teams left in the country, and we were one of them. And that is that's a special moment. And so let's just keep building on it. I don't, right now, I don't know that I'm even able to put it all into perspective, other than how thankful I am to be able to coach those young men. And like I said, I just wish I could have done more for them tonight. That I'm bothered by that. I hurt about that, and I hurt for them. I mean, being in that locker room, seeing the red eyes, the teary eyes, and again, I think we're going to bring a lot of guys back that are ready to play. But it's like I told them, it's hard because each team, each year has its own soul and its own story. And the chapter on this year's team closed a bit tonight. I didn't really answer your question very well there. Probably got too many different emotions going through, but certainly this is what we came here with the intention of doing, is doing the right things over time to get the right results. And I'm proud of that for these guys.
What impressed you the most, Coach, about Northwest, and what's the biggest challenge that they present to teams?
Well, I mean, they're 53 or 54% from the floor on the year. I don't know if I've ever gone against a team that does that. They're 43% from 3. And so they put so much pressure on you offensively. The pressure you feel to get stops magnifies the pressure you feel to run offense. And I'm not sure. I am sure I've never played a team that made the right play that much of the time. Every single one of those guys makes the right basketball play. And there were a couple, I did not think we came out with a great edge about us, but we got it back to 3 or 4. And I felt like we started moving, but I just felt like we were chasing the ball the whole night. And when that happens, you can't rebound because you can't block out because you're playing one behind. And so offensively, they put so much pressure on you, but then defensively, they were as quick as we were, and really did a good job, taking away our strengths and really making, certainly they did a good job, limiting what Jaizec could do. But the biggest difference to me defensively is they were just able, to their athleticism was as good, if not better than ours. And I don't think that's happened a lot against us. And they were just a step ahead of us. It was every loose ball, every rebound. And the other thing that was disappointing to me, again, just as a coach, is I think we have had really good emotional strength throughout the year. Winning helps with that, but I did not think we did, even from the tip tonight. We just, I don't know if the moment, I don't know. I mean, I really don't. I felt like our guys have approached the entire postseason with a great mindset. I do think the difficult thing about this is we finished playing late last night, and it is a quick turnaround, and I just don't know that. And that's not an excuse at all. I mean, I please don't take it as that.
Right.
I don't know if I was able to recalibrate our team and give us the best chance to win. And that's on me, and I have to, I'm the one that has to sleep with that, and I will.
From Hendricks Magley from Evansville Courier. How can what you guys accomplished this season set in terms of building culture for the future and for potential recruits?
Can you repeat? I'm sorry. How can
what you guys accomplished this year with a record-setting and historic season, in terms of building the culture for the future and also luring possible recruits to come to Flagler as the ball's starting to roll and the bar's getting higher and higher?
Well, I do think the culture was started 4 years ago. I do know even those first couple of years when we knew it was going to be difficult, one thing we were pretty dug in on was fighting for culture every single day. And that's the hardest thing to do because that's a lot of battles. And so to have, but at some point, and I do believe this, and again, at every program that I've been a part of, and certainly as a head coach where we've been able to, make the jump to national level, to Final Fours, at some level, you got to have success. So it was really great to see the culture and the talent mix and to have success. And so now, obviously, the great challenge is moving forward. Like, how do you continue to build on this? And, I told our guys, I said, listen, I want you to rest. I want you to get away from basketball for a little bit, for a week or so. And my goodness, we've missed a ton of school and settled down. But then let's focus in and let's absolutely attack this off season. We know what it looks like at the very top, and that's where you want to be. And so, we just got to continue to recruit the right kids, the right players, and keep working. And you need a lot of good things to go your way. And that's the plan. I mean, that is 100% my intention and where I think this team is going and will be. But I do also know how hard it is to get here. And so I'm appreciative of it. And I don't want to, we've been recruiting and I like some of the kids we're on. And I think we have a great sell. I mean, we have an unbelievable school, an unbelievable location, and we've got great people around us. And I think you can win anywhere if you've got good people. And that's probably the greatest blessing at Flagler to me is we've got great people.
Talk about the seniors and what they've done for this program.
I mean, they're unbelievable. Like, look at the minutes they've logged, the leadership they've played. And the great thing is all three of those guys want to come back. I mean, in a day and age where people don't come back and where everybody's leaving, these guys want to be back. And certainly I'll welcome them with open arms. And, I'm just so thankful for the relationships that we have. And again, at the end of the year, we'll take some time and we'll meet with everybody and make sure we're all on the same page and have the same expectations. But I mean, those guys have been phenomenal. It is it's really interesting. The last 2-3 weeks of the season, it gets really hard to practice because you've just done it so much. But yet those guys every day, they came laced up, ready to work. And like I said, losing stinks. You want to win a national championship and you know how tough it is. But that's not what I'm most disappointed in tonight. It's the fact that, it does sort of close a chapter on on a special season and just a special chemistry. And I love those guys. Now I'm not trying to be cliche or redundant. Like, I feel so blessed to be their coach.
Coach, we appreciate the time. What an outstanding historical season for Flagler. No, it's not the ending that you guys wanted, but you know what, though? It was a lot of fun to watch you guys play the last couple nights, and we wish you the best of luck. And got a feeling we'll be seeing Flagler back here in the Elite Eight very soon.
Well, that's certainly what we hope. You guys have done a terrific job. And again, my hat's off to Northwest. And I look forward to seeing how that game goes Saturday, but they were just better than us all over. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Coach. Coach Chad Warner joins us, and that'll wrap things up for our post-game interviews tonight. Once again, national championship, 11 o'clock tip in Evansville on Saturday. It'll be number 1 West Texas A&M taking on number 2 Northwest Missouri State. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining us, and we will talk to everybody on Saturday afternoon.